Hey everyone, welcome to P-Picks Top 5. My name is Percy Jules. Now today I want to talk about 5 great artists that have recently released amazing albums. A little giveaway for you, it is ladies on top this week. Exactly. But first, because it's the first episode of 2015, and even though we're already halfway through January, I still feel I have the right to wish you all an amazing, successful and loving 2015. And I think we should have a little celebration. So, time for some bubbles. Now let me show you how to properly open a champagne bottle. Cheers.
This is P-Picks Top 5.
Number 5.
Okay, let's start off this week with an album that has a very strong retro feel to it. I'm talking about Uptown Special by Mark Ronson. Now Mark Ronson is a very versatile English producer, musician and DJ, and he just released his 4th studio album. Now the album has 11 pop songs with a lot of funk music and a lot of R&B, but within that context the album is very diverse. Now of course we already know the first single of the album called Uptown Funk featuring Bruno Mars, but the album actually features a lot of other interesting collaborations, like Stevie Wonder's on the album, also Andrew Wyatt is on the album, and many more. So this week's number 5, great album, Mark Ronson with Uptown Special.
Number 4.
Okay, next up is a real feel-good album that also has a very strong retro feel to it. I'm talking about Meghan Trainor and the deluxe edition of her debut album called Tidal. Now the deluxe edition has 15 tracks and the music is definitely inspired by the doo-wop sounds of the 50s and 60s. But the album also features some modern pop and R&B elements, for instance. Now the songs are very catchy, very cheerful and just very well produced. So go check it out. This week's number 4, Meghan Trainor with Tidal.
Number 3.
Okay, next up is a Cuban-American singer, rapper, songwriter from Miami. Of course I'm talking about Cat Dahlia with her debut album called My Garden. Now the album features 11 tracks and the music on the album could be categorized as mainly pop, R&B, hip-hop with some reggaeton elements here and there. Now topped off with her very powerful singing technique makes for a very enjoyable album. So go check it out. This week's number 3, Cat Dahlia with My Garden.
Number 2.
Okay, this next album was actually already released in the UK and in Europe a few months ago, but is now also available in the United States. I'm talking about British singer-songwriter Ella Henderson with her debut album, which is titled Chapter 1. Now the album features some high-quality songs within the realm of soul, R&B and pop music. The songs are very well produced. And of course, the album was preceded by the international success of her amazing debut single called Ghost. So this week's number 2, go check it out, Ella Henderson with Chapter 1.
Number 1.
Okay, this week's number 1 is American soul and R&B singer Jasmine Sullivan with Reality Show. Now, shortly after releasing her last album, back in November 2010, she announced a break from music due to a lack of self-belief. Well, we now know that that break lasted for a little over 4 years, and I think I speak for many if I say that I'm very glad she's back. Reality Show is her third full-length studio album. It features 12 songs within the realm of soul and R&B music, of course, and it has a very nice dreamy feel to it. So if you do have a date coming over and you want to create a nice romantic atmosphere, this might help you out. This week's number 1, the amazing Jasmine Sullivan with Reality Show. Okay, that is all for this week. Please subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, leave a comment. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you next week.